Stefan and Gabi's celebration gets worse today. On Days of Our Lives, EJ and Kristen worry about their future, and Nicole is given a diagnosis. Stefan ties his tie in the mirror as Gabi enters the Dimara mansion late. He assures her not to worry because just half of the invited guests would be present for their engagement celebration. Gabi thinks it's strange that EJ and Kristen didn't let them know they were leaving town. Even stranger to Stefan is the fact that Kristen fled without her phone. EJ and Kristen are bound to chairs in the wine cellar and are screaming for assistance. Nicole, believing Megan's falsehoods about him leaving while she had that crucial doctor's visit, has EJ fuming. He detests the idea of her going through terrible news on her own. Nicole is concerned she will lose the baby in the hospital. She is impressed by Eric's concern as he tries to reassure her. Although EJ might not be, he is there for her. He takes her hand in his. She doesn't believe that she merits consolation. She believes she is being penalized, insisting that's not how it works. Eric then leaves to locate a doctor. Kate texts Harris from the pub, concerned about his whereabouts. She wants specifics. As Harris texts Kate from outside the bar, Lai replies that everything is going according to plan. She extends a drink invitation to him to the pub to celebrate Megan's passing. Harris trembles with electrodes on his forehead before becoming limp as Rolf applies tools to his temples. Megan inquires as to his availability tonight to follow out her instructions. "Don't you worry," he advises. "Stefan's last night on Earth will be this one." What should she do about EJ and Kristen? Wonders Megan. She is unable to eliminate the entire family. If she lets them go, however, they will give her over to the police. Rolf takes a vial out. He is aware of how to prevent that from happening. Gwen leaves the Salem Inn's restroom wearing a shimmering dark purple dress. Before they argue about Dimitri, Leo calls her gorge. He is charged with jealousy by her. He reiterates his mistrust of Dimitri in a defensive manner. Gwen wants him to understand that her new boyfriend and her fell in love at first sight. The instant she met Leo, she knew she would love him forever. Leo relaxes. He might be jealous of her finding her Prince Charming, and she may be right about that. He believes Dimitri is planning something though. When Gabi sees Gwen's name on the guest list for the party at the mansion, she wrinkles her nose. Chad will be one of the few Dimaras present, according to Stefan. Rafe can only make a cameo appearance on Gabi's side due to his commitment to Abe's case. She complains that the event will be awful. Stefan has big celebrations planned for their love. She concurs that is all that is important. The least of their concerns, according to Kristen to EJ in the cellar, is Nicole. She is shocked that her sister would do such a thing to her. EJ feigns disgust. Of course, she continues, and you. She worries that Megan has no incentive to keep them alive. She cries out in desperation, "Is there?" Kate sees Harris text in the pub, which states that he can't meet Megan because he's transporting her to a secure area. When Chad and Stephanie enter, they ask how she is handling Abe. She claims she hasn't really thought it through. They share the same sentiment. Even though they didn't want to, Chad's sister insisted them attend Stefan and Gabi's party. When Kate learns that Megan's is hosting a party at the bistro, she is shocked. Rolf prepares a syringe with his memory-erasing medication in the lab. It should have no trouble erasing the past week or two from EJ and Kristen's memories. On her way to the party, Megan takes the syringe to tend to them. Lai is approached by Johnny and Wendy in the square after Lai and Megan finalize their arrangements over the phone. He yells, "I don't want you to go," when they tell him they're going to Stefan and Gabi's celebration. As Megan gets ready to use the syringe to access the tunnels, Dimitri arrives at the mansion. He informs her that Gwen has yet to accept his proposal because of her uncooperative roommate. He's certain, though, that he can convince her to agree at the party. She enters the tunnels covertly as he departs to change. Leo approaches the French doors as the hidden door closes behind her. Kate dials Harris' phone after Chad and Stephanie depart for the party. Lai dismisses it before admonishing Wendy not to attend the party because Stefan made him look bad. She should watch her back, though, if she's actually going to go. In a room filled of Dimras, anything may occur. "My apologies, Johnny. Stefan will pass away in an hour." Megan mourns as she approaches EJ and Kristen in the cellar. She informs them of her strategy before bringing a syringe to hand. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.